What's up, everybody? Hope you're all well. I've got Maison Francis Courdion Paris Oud Velvet Mood, and there I am. Look at that, cool. And this was my scent of the day. It's been a very long time since I've worn this. It's been a very long time since I've worn any MFK. I like this version of Francis more than his lighter, um, easier, muskier perfumes that are meant more for the mainstream, and they've got a ton of mass appeal. I like the version of Francis where he pours himself into the perfume and gives me something to contemplate about, give me something to think about and go into myself. So I do like this. This is and part of his oud collection, which there are velvet, cashmere, silk, oud, and then he's kind of progressed over into reconcentrating them into pure parfums, I believe. I've not tried those, but I do find myself owning both cashmere and velvet. They're quite similar in an odd way. I'm not sure why he would have gone about and doing such a thing when it would have given him an opportunity to create something new. When I smell these, I have no idea unless I'm told or I know exactly what I have a hard time picking them apart. Maybe it's because I'm not all that familiar with them, but that's what I get. And they're both oud heavy. They're very dry, dark, smoked woods. Velvet, the one I wore today, feels like it has a big oily slug of cypriol in it, something very sharp and sparkling, and it kind of contrasts these woody elements. And I get a large amber. There's a massive amber. I get an aura of amber around this, but it isn't one of those golden hues of amber or vanilla. I don't get much vanilla. It's actually a really dark gray. Reminds me of musk or animal fur, some sort of fur, something furry that gives off this musky appeal. It's slightly leathery, churchy. It's so churchy and smoky and incensey. That's the feeling I get. Like I've got this huge aura of church around me, just vibrating with life, vibrating with incense, smoke, dark woods, leather accords, musks. The deepest part of me feels like Francis has used a natural ocean oud here. However, it's in the most minimalist of quantities and then kind of built on top of that using an accord of oud. But that's what I get. I get like a slight hint of animalic, barnyardy cheese, like blue cheese. Slightly like what Frederick Mull's going on in one of his ouds. I get a sense of that, like, but it's really deep in the dry down, and my body's got to create a lot of warmth to be able to pull that out. Otherwise, it's not always evident. But yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. I don't really reach for it. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I feel like these days of FK are kind of behind us with him going to Dior. He's going to be making the. I mean, let's be real. To get these to as many people as possible, he's got to make them as appealing as possible, and that's what Dior and Guerlain are in the business of today, being under the roof of Louis Vuitton, MH. So, yeah. I was kind of hoping that we would see. I think he's an excellent perfumer, one of the most talented perfumers. Great ability. However, he's just kind of more inclined in creating easy things, which is in his right. He's free to create what he wants, which just makes it hard to see eye to eye with FK. But all the best to him and whatever he's going to be putting out at Dior. But let us know what your thoughts are on Velvet or the rest of the oud collection. I've got the velvet, I've got cashmere, I've got oud. I do not have the silk. Silk is the rose. I do not have that one, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.